the world can thank Scotland for so many wonderful things. Bagpipes, delicious whiskey, and of course, our next guest. He plays the sexy Dr. Owen Hunt on ABC's hit series Grey's Anatomy, and this summer he's the voice of Lord MacGuffin and young MacGuffin in Disney Pixar's new movie Brave. Take a look.
Good Majesty, I present my eldest son, who scuttled the Viking longships and with his bare hands vanquished 2,000 foes.
Please welcome Kevin McKidd. Okay, now I know this is a kids movie and all, but like, do they do the same thing under the kilt in an animation that they do in real life?
Of course, it's all authentic for Pixar.
Nice.
You know, we have to do it properly. You know.
So nothing.
Nothing.
Woo!
It's a big secret.
You're free
It's actually a secret what's underneath there. So we're not. Scotsmen aren't meant to talk about it.
I don't know that it's really a secret. I think we know.
Right, it's pretty apparent.
Yes. Now, what was it like doing voiceovers? Because I mean, some people say that it's the greatest thing ever, and some people say that it's like the hardest thing they've ever done.
I didn't mind it. I mean, when I was a younger actor, I was in the UK doing a lot. In the UK, we do a lot of radio plays there because they don't really do radio plays here so much anymore. So I think that training.
That would be considered AM.
Oh, old school.
We don't do AM radio.
Right, AM radio. So yeah, I used to do a lot of that. So it didn't feel too weird. It is kind of weird when you don't have any other actors to work with. You know, that's a strange experience because all the other cast were. I mean, Billy Connolly was doing a comedy tour in Australia, and people live in New York. So I didn't get to meet anyone, but it was a cool experience.
So you and Kelly MacDonald did not ever. You weren't actually in the studio together ever?
No, we did cross paths, but no, she lives in New York and I live in LA. But we did see each other at the, you know, some of the junkets and the premiere that's coming up, so that'll be fun. But
okay, because you two were in, I didn't even dawn on me, and you guys were in Trainspotting together, but you really weren't in any scenes in that movie together either.
So we keep being in the same stuff and never actually seeing each other.
I have watched that movie, Trainspotting, by the way, about 4,000 times.
Really?
Every single time I'm on a plane, I watch Trainspotting. What does that say about me? I don't know.
I don't know. You love Scotland, obviously.
Or heroin. I don't know.
Or both.
I don't know. You guys were amazing, and it's so cool to see all of you guys. You had come from such a great film, and now you've all succeeded.
I know, we're doing okay. Touch wood. Touch wood,
no, right?
You know? Touch wood.
You did so good. All right, so Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to you right now about Grey's Anatomy. I love Grey's Anatomy so much, and it kills me that every single time you guys manage to manipulate my feelings. I get angry, I cry every episode.
Do you cry every episode?
Every episode.
Good, mission accomplished.
Yeah, right? Do you?
I used to cry, but no, I've become hardened to it. You know, when you're a surgeon, you have to be tough about these things.
Oh, I guess that's what it is, huh?
Yeah.
How the hell could you fire Teddy? I'm just asking, what were you thinking?
I gotta say, that was rough. That day when we shot that scene was rough. You know, Kim and I are great friends, so that was a rough scene to shoot. And,
did you cry?
I cried. I did cry at the end. I did.
The whole plane crash thing was just, it's crazy.
It's intense.
Yes, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. They don't tell us. We start shooting in about, I think in about 4 weeks back in LA, so I can tell you then. I can come back and tell you then, but at the moment, I don't know
tweet me and call me?
I'll tweet you, yeah.
Tell me everything that's happening?
Follow me and I'll follow you.
I can't wait that long.
No.
And don't make me cry so much this season.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll try not to.
It's not fair. It's just not fair. So now we've been doing our whole 80s week, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I was wondering if you have any like favorite 80s songs or something that sort of brings back some memories.
I don't know. I mean, I loved, you know, I'm Scottish, obviously, and I loved Simple Minds because they were a great 80s Scottish band.
Nice.
You know, Simple Minds, like Don't You Forget About Me is a pretty cool 80s song, and also they're from Glasgow. You know, they're from my home turf, so that would be my pick, I would say.
Well, and then interesting that you would have something in common with them coming up here.
What?
You got an album coming out.
I do. I've got a little album coming out on Friday.
How cool is this? I had no idea you had this in you.
Yeah, it's like it's old school. This is not 80s. This is going back to like the 1880s. It's a Scottish folk tunes music.
It's like totally retro.
It's very retro. It's beyond retro.
It's like uber retro.
Exactly. So So it's all old Scottish folk tunes that me and a bunch of folk musicians in the Highlands of Scotland hired a house at Christmas time and recorded this this album of really authentic sort of traditional folk tunes from Scotland. And it goes on sale on Friday. It's called the Speyside Sessions, and all the proceeds are going to go to the charity Save the Children, which is pretty cool.
That's amazing. And have you always been a fan of the classics?
I have, you know. My granddad used to sing all these crazy old Scottish songs when I was a kid, and I remember at the time kind of liking them, and it was only as I've gotten older I've started to appreciate them.
You're not going to give us a little taste, are you?
I'm not.
Oh,
no.
come on.
No.
Are you the singer in the band?
I sing some of the songs. I mainly play guitar.
Is this like the Commitments where you just have a group of people and you all sort of...
Yeah, there was about 25 musicians.
When are you going on tour? What's up?
We're trying to organise it right now. We'll play here for the first gig.
Will you please? That would be so fun.
I will.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I look forward to the whole bagpipe thing.
Yeah.
All right, so Brave hits theaters June 22nd, and make sure you bring the kids, but don't tell them what's under the kilt. Coming up, think you know everything there is to know about the Jackson Brothers, Tommy Lee, and the Cosby Kids? Well, Big Morning Buzz correspondent Tahani Jones hit the